So there's a major national security concern. China and Cuba have made a secret deal that directly challenges the U.S. national security. China plans to set up an eavesdropping facility in Cuba just 90 miles off the coast of Florida. So how is this an immediate threat to our national security in our daily life? Chinese intelligence and surveillance intend to access our electronic communication system and monitor our daily data consumption. Since the Cold War, there has not been tensions this close to American soil. If the facility is developed, Chinese government officials will be able to spy into U.S. military bases, air traffic control, and naval traffic routes much easier than ever. That means they'll know what kind of military operations we're planning, what our strategies are, how we access bases, and even how our boats come in and come out of the fort. Inside information reveal that China will invest billions of dollars into Cuba's failing economy. The two nations have already reached a preliminary agreement. Now, if you remember, most recently in the United States, we saw like 3 or 4 of those Chinese surveillance balloons that were floating around the United States and nobody knew what they were doing. Now it says that they were monitoring a lot of our communication towers, also our data consumption in the United States. However, having an advanced military base 90 miles off the coast of the United States is a major national security concern. Not just for the Biden administration, but for the security of every single individual citizen. The exact location and progress of the Chinese station still remains a secret. However, National Security Council spokesman John Kirby acknowledges China's global investment with Cuba and the military potential. This is no surprise though, because the Chinese government continues to have investments in the island. Chinese investors have purchased properties, homes, hotels, and even businesses in Cuba. Most recently, if you remember, China sent hundreds of military support to Cuba when there was protests and riots happening during the COVID-19 pandemic. So there's no surprise that this secret spy station deal would come to fruition due to the nature of their relation. Now, China's justification will likely be, well, the United States has the same presence in Taiwan right next to China. So why is it not fair for China to have this in Cuba? However, this triggers an immediate threat that should not be taken lightly. Comment and share if you think that the Biden administration is handling this issue correctly, and what are your thoughts on national security 90 miles off the coast of the United States?